you guys, it's Megan and it's the weekend and I don't know if you can tell, but it's flurrying here. I'm gonna have to get on the road, but I'm letting my car heat up a little bit. So this weekend, today pretty much we hope is like a snow day where we don't have to do anything. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. I finished reading Daisy Jones and the Six last night and I loved it. I really, really loved it. It was so different than I expected. Like, it's written in the form of like an interview, basically like a magazine interview, which I thought maybe like the first part would be like that, but it's literally the whole book. And I liked that because it was a way that you could hear everyone's perspectives, and it was interesting to hear like from one line to the next, like one person's perspective was like the opposite of what the other person remembered. So that was really cool. It was a great, interesting, fascinating story and I would definitely recommend it, and I can't wait to pick my next book of the month. I think I pick it like next weekend or something like that. But my dad is actually here. He's Instagramming right now. We are going to go on a mission. We're hoping to try the Dunkin' Snoop Dogg breakfast sandwich that's like a donut with Beyond Meat patty. I don't know how to explain it, but it's some sort of crazy sandwich that they're doing for a promotion with Snoop Dogg, and my dad thinks he's gonna hate it, which is why I wanted him to be part of this like taste test. So I'm actually going to pick up Starbucks coffee first because I'm on a star dash. I need to get something today before we're snowed in, and then we're gonna go to Dunkin' and hopefully we get lucky and they have it in stock. So let's go. Look how much it's sticking already, you guys. Yikes! It's only 10:22 a.m. and it's 21 degrees and it's supposed to snow like the whole day. Great! So I got an iced drink, I'm crazy, but I got the cold brew with Cascara cold foam, and oh my gosh, it looks so pretty and delicious. Let me actually try it for the first time since we're doing like a trying food. Let's try this drink because I've never had it before. Oh, that's good. It tastes kind of like the pumpkin cold foam, like cold brew. That is so weird and delicious. Okay, new fave. We're in line at Dunkin' and I think I see it on the menu. I'm so excited.
I'm having so much fun this morning.
He's lying. I dragged him out here. Okay, I don't know if that's what it is.
Yeah, it's on the left.
But that just says sausage sandwich. We need to say Beyond D-O-double-G donut sandwich. I want to say donut to like clarify.
Yeah, because it's got the donut in it.
Yeah, so they better have it or else. And I've never had Beyond Meat. You've had it like once. Mm-hmm. So, uh-oh, my battery's flashing. Great. Right as we get up to the front.
Switch batteries coming up.
Okay. No, not that far. Yes. Okay. Whew, I'm sweating. Okay.
And then the large hot decaf.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, yeah. Do you have the Beyond D-O-double-G a donut sandwich?
We do have.
Okay, can we get 2 of those?
Anything else?
A large hot coffee with
Decaf.
A decaf coffee with just cream. And then Mom wants hers, right?
Anything else?
And an old-fashioned donut.
Anything else?
And that'll be it.
12.40.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My heart was pounding. I felt like such an idiot. D-O-double-G.
Donut sandwich.
Donut sandwich. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, I should scan my thing to get the points.
Yes, you should.
All the points.
The point master.
Yeah, I'm always the one getting points, doing things for points. Anything for points. Okay. So I'll have them take the coupon off first.
Mm-hmm. 76.
They're saying what it
They're
is.
explaining it to the workers. I'm sure it'll be delectable.
We're the first people to get it. I mean, it's not on their menu. It's like you have to know.
They scanned your points.
Yeah, but he needs to take our money. Thank you. You too. Yep, decaf with cream. All right.
I'm gonna pull into this.
Yeah.
Because I need to check to see this sandwich thing.
Yeah, you need to make sure it's right.
Yes.
We'll get snowed in at Dunkin', all for Snoop Dogg. Do you hear that snow under the tires? Dang.
It's awfully gooey.
It feels sticky. How many napkins did they give us? Not enough. Oh my god, it's literally like sticking. I would just like unwrap it like this, Dad, so you can hold it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Can I get a picture
look,
of
it is literally a donut sandwich. Yes, we do need a picture because yours is like the perfect specimen.
Very sticky and gooey.
Yeah, maybe we can get the Dunkin' bag in the background like that. Yeah. Oh, and your thing says sweet and savory, your napkin. That's perfect. We're always trying to get the perfect shot.
She's always trying to get the perfect shot.
He does Instagram too. Okay, let's try this and see what you think. I'm excited because I love like weird stuff like this.
We need wet naps.
Yeah. We're going home right after. Okay, get the perfect bite. It's not bad.
It's sweet and savory.
I think the sausage is too thick for my preference.
If the sausage was thinner, yes.
Oh, it's spicy.
The egg is good.
Oh, look, it's like the cheese is oozing out, so it's like very warm and fresh.
I could probably like it better if it was only half the donut.
And half what? Like an English muffin on the bottom? Yeah, that would help with the stability of it too. Like, it's good. You don't get a lot of the donut flavor, actually. It's less donut-y than I thought.
But yeah, the Beyond Meat sausage is pretty spicy.
Yeah. Yours is less cheesy. Mine's like oozing with
Yeah,
cheese.
yours has a lot of cheese.
I'm glad we tried this.
Yep, it was worth a try.
Literally, my dad like told us about it, and then he was like, I don't know how I feel about that. He was like, I like all those components, but not together. But turns out,
I think I still would
pretty
like
good.
them separately.
Yeah, do you need more napkins?
Now pass me a wet nap.
Ew, this one is not good. It's covered in hair. That's the face of the day. Cut! Now look at this intersection. Same one from a different perspective. Only 20 minutes later, it's covered in snow! My dad's filming, by the way, because I'm driving. Show proof. Show me, Dad. See, proof. You're too close. You can turn it off now. I'm so glad my dad and I went on that adventure this morning. The sandwich was really good. To me, it even wasn't as sweet as I hoped that it would be. Like, it's kind of like the glaze maybe like melted off of it or something. My dad didn't really love it. He had my mom finish the rest of his, but I thought it was really good and definitely fun to try. I'm not sure if it's like a limited thing or something. I thought it was, but if it's still available, or you can ask your Dunkin' if they have it, because it's literally just the Beyond Meat, egg, and cheese on a glazed donut. So I don't know why it would be limited, but anyway, it was really fun, and I'm glad we got to do it before it got really bad out there. The roads were starting to get horrible. So my mission for now is going to be taking down my Christmas decorations, which makes me really sad, but honestly, I'm ready. Like, I have honestly wanted to take down everything, and I got this cute picture yesterday at Target. I don't know how well you can see with everything like since it's clear you can't really see it, but it has little hearts on it, and my idea with this is to put like flowers in it, and I don't know if I have like good flowers to put in it right now, but I'll see what I have. And while I'm putting everything away, I'm going to watch Cheetah Girls on Disney Plus. This is my favorite like part of Disney Plus, is that I can just like search any like old Disney movie or like Marvel or anything like that and be able to watch it. So I have not seen this in decades or a decade, or I don't even know how long, but I'm so excited because this was my favorite, like one of my favorite Disney Channel movies. It's hard to decide, but this one was one that I would watch over and over and over again. So I'm going to get busy taking care of all of this and putting up some like, I guess, Valentine's-ish decorations, and I will check in with you in a little bit. I just finished reorganizing everything, and I really like how it turned out. So I had those flowers just kind of like off to the side, and they fit really well with that vase. And I put some of my pictures of the Lady Gaga jazz and piano concert. I love this vase from Kate Spade, and then the BTS Lisa Frank magazine, and then some more like faux flowers. Nice and like plain and just like cute and pretty. Watching Cheetah Girls has made me so happy. I'm about halfway done with it, and I forgot how like girl power it is. Like, I don't know how I forgot that, but I'm really glad I grew up watching that, because it had to have an impact on me and other girls my age and like younger and older, to see such like badass like girls and women. Like their mothers are also really like powerful and like inspirational, and I just love it. I'm having a great time rewatching it for the first time in a long time. But I'm about to sit down and film the worst products I tried in 2019. I'm very excited because I have a lot of feelings about these products, but I'm in like such a good mood to do a negative video, because I just got in the mail an invitation to one of my best friend's wedding celebrations. I am so excited, oh my god, but I just can't believe it. Oh my god. So it's coming up in March, and the like dress, like what is that called, dress code or whatever, is cocktail casual. So what would you say that is? Like, obviously I'm going to ask him like what exactly he's thinking. I'm thinking like a like nice dress or something like that, but not like a formal gown. But what would you guys think that is? And what would you wear if you got invited to an event with like cocktail casual dress as the like dress code? Or is that what it's called? Dress code? That sounds like school. But I have not been to like a wedding or like a reception or anything like that since I was a kid. Like, no one I know has gotten married, like no one that I'm close with has gotten married yet. And I'm just dying to go to weddings and celebrations and all of this stuff. So I am thrilled. I cannot wait. So that is going to be really, really fun. And yeah, so I'm already thinking, what should I buy off their registry? Like, what should I wear? Like, oh my god, I'm just like freaking out. I'm so excited. So for lunch, my mom made my favorite chicken gnocchi soup. That's like a version of the Olive Garden soup inspired by that. So we will link below a recipe that my mom like bases it off of, but then she just like figures out what to do because she's like a genius cook. So this was amazing. I had 2 bowls of it, and then she also made chili. She was on like a roll today. So it is still really, I mean, it's not super duper snowing outside, but this is the perfect type of cozy meal to have on this snow day. Okay, you guys, so I'm working on doing my nails with this Caption Sugar kit. So basically you just take the nail polish, paint your nail, and it's a really nice pretty color, And then it just comes with this little scooper with all this glitter, and you just like put it on top and then kind of like tap it off. And then once I get to the last nail, which I'm almost done, then you like kind of press it in, and then with any top coat just like seal it. But I think it looks really cool. Makes me think of like Lady Gaga. We're watching Paddington 2, one of my faves. This morning for my coffee, I'm going to do the caramel coffee that I think I like the best out of the ones that I've tried. And then I'm going to do the toffee nut creamer that I found at Target finally. Hopefully it's not too sweet. All right, so I used, I would say, I don't know, it says about a tablespoon as the serving. I think I used just about that much. I added a little splash of our half and half and then a little bit of the sweet foam, and it tastes really good. It's definitely more subtle of the toffee nut flavor, but it's not overly sweet with this coffee at least. I think if I put it in with like a lighter roast coffee, it would be more like overly sweet, but yeah, I think this will be a good combination for me to make my own coffee in the morning. Hey you guys, it's Sunday morning now, and me and my parents are about to head to Foligno for a brunch. We have this like envelope that they gave me and Caitlin when we went in December, and it's for like a surprise like freebie or something like that. So it could be anything from like a drink to $100 gift card. So you couldn't open it until like you go back to the restaurant and they open it. So we're hoping it will be like something really good and like a good value and stuff. But I don't think my parents have been to Foligno in quite a while, so I'm excited to go there for brunch because it was so delicious when Caitlin and I went last month. And I feel like really stuffed up today. I haven't been able to get my Claritin D. There's like something weird going on when they scan my driver's license. They say they can't like let me buy it, even though I'm out of it and I don't have like a stockpile of it or anything like that. So I've been just taking Sudafed, but I don't think it's like working as well. But anyway, so I feel like a little bit bleh. But this morning I started reading this book that my grandma let me borrow. It's called A Master of Class, and my grandma is really into like England and like historical like books, either like fiction or non-fiction. And so this is kind of like a book set in, I believe it's set in England, that is like a kind of like courting story of like a guy and a girl who like they don't want to be together, but their families are kind of like forcing them to be together, which is definitely an interesting thing that doesn't happen nearly as much today. So it's a really like short book, so I'm hoping I can actually finish it maybe today or tomorrow, because I ordered a few books on Target's website because they're doing buy two get one free for books online. And like I mentioned to you guys, their book prices on the Target like website or app, the prices of their books are amazing online. Like they are so much less expensive than if you went in store. So I got 3 paperback books of books that I've been wanting to read, and I'm so excited for those to come. So I want to read this so I can return it to my grandma, and I didn't have like anything else like that I've been like really dying to read that I already own. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for reading. And yeah, I'm gonna go and finish getting ready, and then we're gonna head out to brunch. I don't know if I showed you guys this last week, but when Alyssa and I got together last weekend, we went into Bath & Body Works, which was very tempting, but I did not buy any body wash or lotion. But they had this as the body spray, the Toasted Praline and Pear, for like $3.50 or something. And I love this scent, and I just couldn't pass it up. So I've been using it a lot. I don't think you can really see, but for me, I've been using it a lot. I've almost worn it every day since I got it. It's like a kind of caramely scent, but it's not really heavy, but it's not really fruity. It's just a really nice scent. So I'm glad that I picked this up. even though I've said I'm on a Bath and Body Works no buy, I'm trying like really not to buy body wash and body lotion. So this was like a really random thing I would buy there because I don't normally buy their body sprays, but just wanted to mention it that I've been wearing it a ton and I really love it. We got the pastry board, which comes with chocolate croissants, honey, and jelly. And we have our mimosas, and Mom got sangria. Oh my gosh, we're having so much fun. I got the breakfast pizza, which looks really good. Mom got the eggs Benedict, and Dad got some fancy thing that's like baked in pasta sauce.
Sausage and cheese.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. And mine has truffle oil on it, my favorite. I just picked up an online order at Target and I got a random smattering of stuff. I got these contact lens solutions that I had a $6 off coupon, which was really an outstanding deal. So I got that. Then they had a deal for oral care, where if you spent $15 you got a $5 gift card. So this is so much more ginormous than I thought it would be. This is my favorite mouthwash, the Listerine Cool Mint Zero Alcohol. I can't stand alcohol mouthwash. It just burns my mouth so much. So this is humongous. Like, I don't even know how long this would take me to use up. So I might split that with my dad because he uses the same one. And then I got 3 different types of toothpaste because my Colgate Optic White wasn't part of the deal. So I haven't used Crest 3D White in a long time, but they removed those little pieces in it. I stopped using the Crest 3D White because it had little like flecks of blue stuff in it that would get stuck in my gums, but they've since removed it. So I got 3 different flavors to try: the Arctic Fresh, Radiant Mint, and Fresh Mint. So that will be my little experiment for a while I use those up. Then I got a restock of the John Frieda Violet Crush for Blondes Purple Shampoo. I love this stuff and I tried it when the company sent it to me and I've since used it up. So I repurchased that because while my hair still has lingering highlights, I want them to look as like nice as possible. This was an impulse buy because it was on sale through the Target app. I love this chocolate, the Ghirardelli Intense Dark Sea Salt Soiree. This is so delicious, you guys. So I had to pick that up. And then I got 3 books because they were buy 2 get 1 free. And so these are the ones I picked out from my list of books I've been wanting to read. So I got Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. And I'm glad that all these books are paperback because I feel like I can really just like open them and hold them easier. I don't know, I'm like really particular about my books. So I got that. I've heard great things. This is a, I think, more recent book from the Reese Witherspoon book club. This is The Cactus by Sarah Haywood. And it even says up here, fans of Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine will love The Cactus. So I'm gonna read the Eleanor book first and then read this. And then I cannot wait to see The Woman in the Window. That is going to have Amy Adams in it and I just adore her. And so when I am ready to read like a thriller book, I'm going to read this one. So now I have plenty of books to get me through, but all of these in total was less than $20 because I think they were each like $8 or $9 and then I got one free. So, and then there was a 5% off for books and then an additional 5% for using my red card. So it must have been really cheap. So that is what I picked up at Target today. Also at Target, I got these super cute star clips. I can never see what I'm showing if I'm trying to show something on my ears or on my head. But they're like super sparkly and amazing. It comes with a pack of 2 for only $6. I think they're fabulous, and I'm obviously very into stars with all of my star earrings and stuff, and so this, like, I've been wanting to get those like pearl clips or something like that to do like the little side thing or like whatever. I need to find like inspiration on how to wear like these clips, but I think they're super, super cute. And for $6, they really spoke to me and they just made me really happy. So if you want to like partake in that trend, I definitely think there's a lot of affordable options, and these are just some more like, I don't know, they seem unique. I've never seen like really like star centric clips before, so just thought I would show you because they're making me really happy. To complete my star dash, I had to get one more drink today, and it was a tea drink. And so I got the Passion Tango Tea Lemonade, which I used to get all the time in college because I didn't like coffee. And definitely get it with no liquid cane sugar. A tall, which is what this is, usually comes with 3 pumps of liquid cane sugar, and this is so sweet to me already. So I'm glad I got it with no pumps like I remembered doing in college, and it tastes so refreshing and is so good, and definitely a good like spring summer drink. I finished reading this book. It's very short, and wow, it had a really good twist to it. This was more of like a romance novel than I've read before, and it was definitely steamy at parts, and it was just a really interesting story, and it's a very quick read. So I've already read 3 books in 2020, so that is pretty crazy, but my stack is growing. But for the rest of tonight, in terms of like entertainment, I am going to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I got an offer from Fandango Now, which is like you can rent movies and like buy movies through them, and they were doing rentals for 99 cents. So me and my parents like picked out some movies that we've been wanting to see and some that I've just wanted to see. So tonight I'm going to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I've really been wanting to see this, but I've been a little bit hesitant because Quentin Tarantino movies can be really violent. So you guys have told me it really is only violent near the end, so at least I can like mentally prepare myself for that. But my friend Chloe told me that this is one of her favorite movies that she's seen, and her fiance Felipe also tried to see like all the Oscar movies, so she was like, watch it soon so we can talk about it. So that is my plan for tonight. I just finished watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. At the end where it's the really violent scene, I had to mute it and like not watch because it was very, very gruesome from the little glimpses that I took. So I'm glad that I didn't see it in theaters, because I think if it was like that scene really loud and like sound, I think affects me more. I mean, I don't know if more or just as much as seeing something horrible. Like hearing it is just, I can't take it. So I'm glad that I was able to rent it, and using Fandango Now was really, really easy. I would definitely recommend it if they're doing a sale. Like normally the new releases for renting is like $5.99, which I think is crazy, but if they ever have like a 99-cent sale again, I would definitely recommend it, because that's cheaper than Redbox, and you have like the ability to watch it like from the day you rent it for the next 30 days, and you can take up to 48 hours to watch the movie once you start it. So you can start it anytime between now and 30 days after you rent it, but if you start watching it, you have to finish watching it within 48 hours. So it definitely gives you a lot of flexibility, which is nice. I did like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I didn't love it. There were certain scenes that I really enjoyed and I was just like mesmerized and I couldn't look away. But then there were some scenes where I was just like, I wasn't super invested in the story, I guess. And like when it would be just like Leo, Leonardo DiCaprio, it didn't at the Golden Globes, Brad Pitt called him LD, and I was like, what? Who's that? And then I was like, oh, Leonardo DiCaprio, duh. But I feel like all of us call him Leo. So when he was like doing the scene with the little girl, especially like the few scenes that there were, I was just like hooked on him. And oh my gosh, there was one scene when he was just like in his trailer by himself. That was like my favorite scene in the whole movie. I loved it. It was just like so real, and I feel like Leo is so underrated. I feel bad that he like never wins Oscars and we just take him for granted so much. So Leo, I love you. But yeah, and then when Brad Pitt would be like the main like movie star in the scenes, like I couldn't look away during those scenes. And Margot Robbie in the movie theater was really, really cool. I've never seen that like being shown in a movie before, like someone watching themselves like in the movies. I just thought that was really cool. There was a few times when it was like the actors were watching themselves on TV or the movie in the movie theater, and I thought that was really cool to like hear their little like commentary or like watch their reactions. I thought that was a really cool like glimpse into, I don't know, like their actors portraying actors, and I think that's really awesome. So the ending was really sad. Like after the gruesome part, then it like wraps up. So don't like stop the movie when the like really violent part happens. Just like fast forward a little bit if you don't want to watch that. But then the scene, the very, very last scene just like devastated me, because this movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, is like a reimagination of a real crime that Sharon Tate actually was murdered by Charlie Manson's like cult of crazy people, and it was just really hard knowing that to watch the last scene that is like a happier scene, but it's like that you know that it's not really a happy ending because of what actually happened. So I thought that was an interesting like storytelling device, that if you knew the story, like the true story of it, it like added that extra layer of emotion. But if you didn't, it really didn't take away from the story, because then it just kind of lifted you up at the end. So I did really like it overall, but I definitely wouldn't say it's my favorite one of the now 5 movies that I've seen of the Best Picture nominations. I am Parasite all the way, baby. Like, I don't think anything could make me choose another movie to win Best Picture. Parasite just like has my heart for reals. So this week, or like next weekend or next week, I kind of have a crazy week this week and next week actually, but maybe next weekend I'll be able to see 1917, because that's the next movie I really want to see. I still have to see Little Women, Jojo Rabbit, and The Irishman. So The Irishman I can watch on Netflix. It's just a really big time commitment, I know, like wah wah, but 3 hours to like set aside for a movie, I normally don't have that kind of like time, or I do have the time but I don't choose to like do one thing with that much time. So we'll see. I'll have to prioritize it, but I can imagine that will be the last one that I watch before the Oscars, just because I'm not super interested in it, and the length of it really deters me, to be honest. So if any of you guys watched The Irishman and you loved it, definitely encourage me to see it, because I am dragging my feet on it. So 1917 and Little Women I'm very excited to see. Jojo Rabbit I'm not super excited to see. I just think it's like, it's a concept that like rubs me the wrong way, and so I'm definitely like hesitant to see it, but I'll try to see it eventually. And then I just talked about The Irishman. So that is about it for me. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I had so much fun hanging out with you guys this weekend, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys really soon. I'm like choking on my own spit. That's attractive. Okay, bye.